Kia ora guys, hey, thanks for tuning in and watching again. It's always appreciated. If you want to leave a comment or a question, that's even more appreciated. I will get back to you, and I do love answering them and thinking about some of the questions that you're talking about. I had a question just the other day asking if I was going to put a video together on the whole system, how much it cost, and why I chose the system I did. And yes, I will certainly be doing that video. That's not going to be for a few more weeks yet, and will probably happen while I'm at the marina in October sometime, working on another job, because I'll have a bit of free time in the evenings for that. That video is coming up, and thanks very much for the question there. It's been a few days since I've put a video up. That's mainly because I've not been on Tiare. I have been down this other marina looking at this job. So that's where I'm going to be for a couple of months, I hope, because it's most of the wind blows in from behind me, so it pushes me off the dock, which is perfect for what I want. The last few days I've been on this other boat, had an introduction to it, a remote meeting with the owner, went over the essential systems, how to turn the power on, which is kind of important. If you've never been on a boat before, you'd think this is fairly straightforward. You just flick the switch. But boats aren't generally like that, especially boats of this complexity. There are a lot of main switches all over the place. It's just finding the right switch to turn on to put the power on to other places, so you can turn those switches on to sort of get power where you need it. So once all this had been sorted out, it was just really just going over the boat. The drive down to the marina is, say, by the time I get on the ferries and go through the toll road, the express roads, come off it and drive through the towns, it's about a 3.5 hour drive to go 160k, which, yeah, it takes a long time. So the drive itself is fairly pleasant. Coming off the islands, you're going over all the bridges and through tunnels, and then once you're off the islands onto the main island of Shikoku, there's just a whole lot of tunnels. They just don't go around things, they just go right through things here. So there's tunnel after tunnel after tunnel, which is great. Just means it's just means the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and that's what they do. Well, like a lot of Japan, it's extremely mountainous. Nothing really is built on them except for expressways, obviously. So the mission today is to mount the smart battery protect, which is this thing here, plus my other smaller MPPT controller, and then also mount the DIN rails all up into this sort of area up here, all into here. End of the day, time for me to pack it all in. So managed to get 80% of it done today, which is a big improvement on the last few days. So what I've done is I've mounted the smaller MPPT controller and my smart battery protect up there. Put these on little hinges so they can come out here, and then I've got access in behind to my DIN rail, my terminals, everything else that will go in there. So thanks again so much for watching. If you've managed this far, that's pretty amazing. Catch you later and have a good evening or morning. Cheers guys, bye. Actually, before I go, I've got to close up all the hatches if we're going to get a lot of rain and wind. So I'll get all those covered up and just check the boat all around, make sure she's not going to fall apart on me for this typhoon. I'm not expecting anything much, but you never, like, I wasn't expecting much on the last typhoon either, but it just wobbled the wrong way, and the end result was her. And I certainly I don't think it would be good for the locals to see two big cats on the beach, so I shall do what I can now. Alrighty, catch you later, bye bye.